Alright guys, we're going to set a double long spring trap here for some coon. This one, I'll tell you what, for just a long spring, number one trap, I want to have some tension to it. I like to set it. What I do, I dig little ditches, and by all means, we are by no means professionals. We're beginners. Any advice? If you think I'm doing something wrong, or you could give me some tips on improving how to do it, we take old advice. We don't think we know everything by any means, but we just enjoy being in the mountain, and we enjoy trapping. Tell you what, if you guys aren't on Mountain State Trappers on Facebook, Nick Big started a group a couple years ago. I've been a part of it for quite a while, and I've always trapped. I've always enjoyed predator hunting in general. We run coon dogs. We love coon hunting. And to be honest with you, there's not enough people, and I'm not just talking about coon hunting, predator hunting in general, trapping in general. There's just not enough people these days that do it around here. And I can tell you firsthand, from whenever I was my son's age till now, the amount of turkey and deer population, the amount of turkey that we have, and just pretty much everything that we enjoyed hunting. We don't see quail anymore. Pheasant numbers are pretty much diminished. Just grouse. I mean, we see very few grouse, and that's our state bird. Whenever I was younger, you could enjoy the outdoors, and now you can enjoy predator hunting, which I'm not complaining. It's just a different style that I've had to learn and adapt to. So I'm going to show you what we did here. Max can help me describe it. So this is the spring. This is the runoff. Real good trail right here that you can see goes down, and then it actually goes right up through there. We have another one right here that goes straight up through and actually goes off. And then where Max is standing over here, he's picking burrs. It goes up in. There's just heavy, and there's another one. Heavy trails all around, and they all lead. This never dries up. So what I do, I buried the trap itself in under here. There's nothing underneath you can see underneath the pan. There's nothing underneath there. I usually put a leaf on top or something to that effect. This one's actually in the water, so we're not gonna do a whole lot over top of it. We're just gonna spread a little bit to hold that leaf down like that. And I mean, the chain, the trap, everything is gone. It doesn't really look like we've disturbed it at all. And from the way that the trap is set, I've seen where a backstop is a good addition. So we're gonna dig a dirt hole about right here. I always like to think that whenever something's coming up, they're gonna put their paw here, and we're not going with a terrible big animal. Trap is right here. They're gonna put their paw here to check what's on the bank right here. So we're going to put the hole. Let me watch where you're stepping, buddy. Fall back. We're gonna put the hole, and remember, trap's right here. We're going for a small animal. I'm thinking left foot's gonna be right here. So we're gonna put the hole right here. Get give you guys a little visual of what I'm doing, get this junk out of the way. I'll end up putting that back over it and kind of make it look like it's dug out. So there's the hole. This is this is 20 inches, so I'm gonna say good 16 inches in there, and probably a good 2 inches diameter. Now we have, thank you to Nick again, we have some lures. And this is not a coyote set, so we are not going to use a coyote lure. There's one. This says all predator lure, and one said coon, which I want to find that one. One said coon and canine early season lure, which I'm not sure where it is, of course. So, all predator lure. It is canine extreme force. We'll give her a go here. And I have a weak stomach, so laugh it up. You'll see me gagging sometimes. He thinks it's pretty funny. I mean, I understand why, but it's like this one has a kind of a sweet smell to it with a little bit of a punch at the end. It's kind of like that carcassy smell. It's not terrible, but it's not great, that's for sure. So I put it in the hole, and then I usually just take whatever's around, slide her down in, make them work for it a little bit. Now the one thing I'm not sure of that I never really see, and I guess I just haven't asked enough, I don't know, do you cover that back up? I always end up leaving the hole open. Take it, spread it around, throw the stick I touched so it's not here, and pack up, and we back out. So hopefully tomorrow we have a few different animals. I'm guessing, hoping for a red fox or two. We do have a lot of fox up here, and we have a lot of coyote. We have a lot of coyote out here. Max and me got our first coyote trapping last year. It was at the very end of season. I wasn't doing it right, to be honest with you. After watching enough videos on mountain state trappers and from experienced trappers, and asking Nick questions, he's a hell of a guy. I mean, he don't know me from a can of paint. He has talked to me for probably the last 2 years. He's given me advice. He's helped me. We caught our first coyote because of it. We want to say thank you for that. And another thing we want to thank him for, I won't let my pride get in the way. We were struggling a little bit this year with my business, with COVID hitting, and I asked Nick for a little bit of help on some lures for my son, because I don't want him to lose his interest and end up with a bunch of empty traps. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart and from my family, we want to thank every single person that sends anything and that has helped us chase my son's passion for the outdoors. Thank you guys. You don't know what it means to me. You don't know what it means to him. Even though he might not realize it yet, it means a lot. So, thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.